Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today I will describe the core components of virtual machine and explain how virtualization technology can be leveraged in a business environment. A virtual machine, commonly known as VM, is a software-based computer that functions like physical computer. It runs its own OS or operating system, application and services, while sharing the physical resources of a host machine. Virtualization allows multiple machines to operate independently on the same physical server, making IT environments more efficient and scalable. The first and most important component of a virtual machine is the hypervisor. The hypervisor is the software layer responsible for creating and managing virtual machines. It abstracts the physical hardware and allocated resources such as CPU, memory, storage, and networking to each VM or virtual machine. There are two main types of hypervisors. The type 1 hypervisors run directly on the hardware, such as VMware, XE, and Microsoft's Hyper-V. The type 2 hypervisors run on top of an operating system such as Oracle, VirtualBox, and so on. So the second component is the virtual CPU or vCPU. The virtual CPU represents a portion of the physical processor assigned to a VM. It allows the guest operating system to execute tasks and applications just it will on a physical component, and the third component is VM memory, also known as VRAM. Virtual memory is allocated from the host system's physical RAM and is dedicated to the VM. This memory enables applications and operating systems within the VM to run efficiently and independently from other VMs. And another essential component is VM storage, or is instead virtual storage. Commonly referred to as a virtual disk. So the virtual disk store the guest operating systems, application, configuration files, and user data. These disks are typically stored as files on the host system and can be easily backed up, copied, or migrated. So the final core component is virtual networking. The virtual network interface cards or VNICs allow virtual machines or VMs to communicate with other VMs, physical devices, and external networks. Virtual switches and software-defined networking technologies provide connectivity while maintaining security and network isolation. So in a business setting, virtualization offers significant advantages. One major benefit is server consolidation and cost reduction. For example, a company may need separate services such as Active Directory, a file server, a web server, a database server, and backup server, and so on, instead of possessing 5 physical servers, the organization can run all these services as separate virtual V machines on a single powerful host server. This reduces hardware expenses, power consumption, cooling costs, and data center space requirements. Okay, and virtualization also improves disaster recovery and business continuity, since virtual machines exist as files. Administrators can create snapshots and backups quickly. If a server fails or becomes infected with malware, or the VM can be restored to a previous working state or moved to another host with minimal downtime. Okay, so this helps business maintain operations and reduce the risk of data loss. Okay, another important of use this is development and testing. Software the developers and IT professionals can create isolated environment to test applications, updates, and configuration without affecting production systems. If an experiment causes problems, the virtual machine or VM can simply be reset or deleted without impacting business operation. Okay, and that is it. In conclusion, virtualization technology is a fundamental component of modern enterprise IT and cloud computing. By using hypervisors, virtual CPUs, virtual memory, virtual storage, and virtual networking, organization can maximize resource utilization, reduce costs, improve disaster recovery capabilities, and create flexible environments for development and innovation. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.